Morning children. Today we are going to see about the lesson economics in this understanding development that we are going to see. What's the meaning for development? The term development refers to overall growth all sectors of an economy by adoption of new technologies. So, term economic developments. What is this? Economic development. What's the meaning for? What's the meaning for economic development? The term economic development refers to the overall growth of all sectors of the economy by adoption of new technologies. அப்படினா என்னமா? It's a growth of all sector. எல்லா செக்டார்ஸ்லயும் அதுல development இருக்கணும், growth இருக்கணும். By adopt எப்படி that growth will be by adoption of new technologies. That we can make a development or growth in all sectors. எல்லா துறையிலுமே developments இருக்கணும்னா that will be possible by adoption of new technologies. That is the meaning for the term economic development. That it's an important question, children. The term economic development refers to overall growth of all sectors. எல்லா செக்டார்ஸ்லயும் growth இருக்கணும் of an economy by adoption of new technologies. How? By adopting the new technologies. புது புது டெக்னாலஜி யூஸ் பண்ணி நம்ம எல்லாத்துலயும் நம்ம டெவலப் பண்ணணும். That is the economic development. So this economic development, what it will do? It will improve the standard of living of people, and as well as status of a country. So in the economic development என்ன பண்ணும்? What it will leads? It will improve the மனுஷங்களோட வாழ்வாதாரத்தையும் improve பண்ணும். their same level நம்மளோட கண்ட்ரியோட ஸ்டேட்டஸும் உயரும். So this economic development improve the standard living of people. Our standard peopleோட lifestyle standards will improve, and as well as the status of a country. This is what an economic development. The term economic development means it refers to overall growth in all the sectors, and by how adoption of new technologies. And this economic development improve the standard of peopleோட அந்த வாழ்க்கை வந்து உயர்த்தும். அதே மாதிரி கண்ட்ரியோட ஸ்டேட்டஸையும் அது இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணும். This is the economic term economic development. Next we'll see about the indicators of the economic development. Indicators of the economic development. So what are the major indicators? The major indicators to measure the level of economic development or என்னெல்லாம் அதுக்கான முக்கியமான குறியீடுகள் indicators? The first one is the net national product. First one is the net national product, NNP. The next one is the per capita income, PCI. And third one is the that is the purchasing power parity, that is PPP. And the fourth one is the purchasing power parity, and the last one is the human development index, that is HDI. So if you want to know about the economic, how far we have developed, the economy has developed, that can be measured through these measures, through the net national product, through per capita income, that is NNP, PCI, and purchasing power parity, PPP, and next is the human development index, HDI. The first one is the net national product. First one is the net national product, that is NNP. Okay, the net national product is considered as a true measure of national output. So what is this net national product? இதுதான் இட்ஸ் கன்சிடர் நேஷ்னல், தேசத்தோட உற்பத்தியை நம்ம நேஷ்னல் ட்ரூவாக மெஷர் பண்ணணும்னா ஹவு இட் குட் பி த்ரூ தி நெட் நேஷ்னல் ப்ராடக்ட். ஸோ த நெட் நேஷ்னல் ப்ராடக்ட் இஸ் கன்சிடர்ட் ஆஸ் அ ட்ரூ மெஷர் to calculate this. Which is the true measure to calculate the national output is the national product, net national product. So the net national product is considered as a true measure of national output. நம்ம தேசிய உற்பத்தியை நம்ம மெஷர் பண்ணணும்னா அதுக்கு through only the net national product, and this net national product is also called national income. என்னமா சொல்வாங்க that it's also called as a national income. And the rise in per capita income means an increase in aggregate real output. So what is this? Per capita income na ஒரு தனி மனிதனோட இன்கம். ஸோ அவனோட தனி மனிதனோட இன்கம் எப்போ உயரும்னா when the total மொத்த உற்பத்தி வந்து உயர்ந்தா then that rise in the per capita income. That is the meaning for the rise in the per capita income means what? An increase in aggregate total production. That is the meaning. So this method, this per capita income method, so this method is better than national income for measuring development. So for measuring development. So if you want to know about the development of a country, this method, the better per capita income method is better method to calculate for the development of a country than the net national product. So net national product means what? It's the measure of true measure of national output. The national output தேசிய உற்பத்தி வந்து எப்படி இருக்குன்னு நம்ம ட்ரூவாக மெஷர் பண்ணணும். It can be through the net national product, and it's also otherwise called the national income. So per capita individual income rise means எப்படி how will you know? By increase in the aggregate total output. The increase in this total urpathi வந்து increase ஆனா per capita income will be increased. So this method is better method for measuring development than this net national product. Next we'll see about the and for the development of the country, the country income is considered one of the most important factor. So if you want to measure the development of a country, for measuring the development of the country, income is considered, main income da we have to take it. Income is considered as one of the most important factors. How? When the country with more income is considered to be more developed. In the country with more income, means more developed, and vice versa. If a country with a lesser income, then that is a less developed. So for a development of an economy, income itself considered as an important indicator. So for the and income, so income itself considered one of the important indicators of the development of economy. So what it is, the children, for the development of any country, income is mainly considered as the one of the important factors. Income da avanga main ah paapanga. How? Country with a more income will be considered as a more developed, and if the vice versa, if the country with a less income, they were considered as a less developed country. So income itself is considered the main indicator for the development of the economy. This is about the net national, and next we'll see about the per capita income. That is PCI, that we are going to see. The average income is calculated by dividing the country country's total income by its total population. So the average income, the per capita average income is calculated by dividing the country's total income by its total populations. So in the average income, another name also called as the per capita income. So what it is called? It is also called per capita income. The average income is also called the per capita income. So this per capita income, how it will be calculated? By dividing the country's total income. Country or the total income divided by its population. Total income by total population. Then you can get the per capita income. Total income by total countries, total income by total population. Then you will get the per capita income. So the average income is calculated by dividing the country's total income by its total population. So average income noda innor per enama per capita income. So calculation on the of the all the countries per capita income can or calculated only in US dollars in order to calculate the compare the international level. So in the calculation of all the countries per capita income, நம்ம இப்போ ஒரு country எல்லா countryயோட per capita income calculate பண்ணனும்னா that should be compared to the international level, that is only through the US dollar. நம்ம US dollar மூலமா தான் நம்ம comparison பண்ண முடியும். That can be calculated only in the US dollar. For calculating all the countries the per capita income, how it could be calculated to compare with the international level all the countries pays per capita income, that could be calculated only in the US dollars. Then we'll see next about the purchasing power parity. What does this mean? It is defined as number of units of country's currency required to buy the same amount of good and services in the domestic market as $1 would buy in the US. What's the meaning for this, children? Purchasing power priority means what? $1 US மார்க்கெட்டில் $1க்கு நம்ம என்ன பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ண முடியுமோ அந்த அளவுக்கு நம்ம கண்ட்ரி வந்து அவளோட அந்த கரன்சி தேவைப்படுது. நம்ம உள்நாட்டு மார்க்கெட்டில் அதே அமௌண்ட் ஆஃப் குட் அண்ட் சர்வீசஸ் வந்து நம்ம பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. திஸ் இஸ் வாட் அ பர்ச்சேசிங் பவர் parity. Purchasing power parity means what? The number of unit of currency, our currency is needed to buy the same amount of good and services. That could be the same amount will be bought in the US market. That is what the purchasing power priority. What is that? US marketல நம்ம $1க்கு எவ்வளவு வாங்குறோமோ நம்ம கரண்ட்ரியோட அந்த யூனிட் ஆஃப் கரன்சில சேம் அமௌண்ட் நம்ம டொமஸ்டிக் மார்க்கெட்ல வாங்கக்கூடிய அந்த கெப்பாசிட்டி. That is a purchasing power parity. So in the purchasing power parity la India is the first place. So recently India became the largest economy in terms of PPP. What is this? Purchasing power parity. And next is the China became largest, defeating the US to the second position. What's the meaning for this? I will tell you, children. So now recently India is the first that is in the third position regarding the purchasing power parity, and the second position is the US and first position is the China. First is China, second is the US and the third is the India. So this is about the purchasing power parity, and next we'll see about the human development. human development. What is this human development? மனிதனோட வளம். மனித வளம் வந்து is important for progress of any country. If any country wants to develop, human resources is main. நம்மளோட resource இல்லாம, மனிதனோட வளம் இல்லாம it cannot be developed. So for the human resource is necessary for the progress of any country. So what's the meaning for this? Human resource is necessary for the progress of any country. எந்த ஒரு கண்ட்ரியும் வளம் அடையணும்னா நம்மளோட ஹியூமன் மனிதத்துவ வளம் வந்து ரொம்ப முக்கியம். Then what is the meaning for the term human resource? The term human resource refers to collective abilities of people which could be utilized in the production sector. So what is the meaning for this resource? Human resource na மக்களோட அந்த கூட்டுத்திறன், collective ability of people that could be utilized. எதுல நம்ம இந்த production sector, that could be utilized in the production sector, that is known as the human resources. Collective abilities, மக்களோட கூட்டுத்திறனை நம்ம இந்த production sectorல யூஸ் பண்றது, that is what is the term human resource. The term human resource refers to the collective abilities of peopleோட collective ability which could be utilized in the production sector. Then for this we can give an example. This human resource development means, what does this means? Development means development in people's physical and mental abilities through how it could be increase the people's physical and mental abilities through the education. We can improve that, and through the health care and training, proper training. So in this, so human resource development na enna மனுஷனோட பிசிக்கலாவும் மென்டலாவும் அவங்க டெவலப் ஆகுறது எப்படி, how it could be there, that could be through the education. How it will physical means they should be in a good condition. Education mental abilities means they should be highly educated, and they not only if they have health and educated, they should be given a proper training. That is what is known as the human resource development. What is the human resource development? It is the development of people mental and physical abilities, that is through the education, healthcare and training. Therefore, what is that? Therefore, investment in education and health, people health, what it can do, can result in a high rate of return in the future for a country. What's the meaning for this, children? if a person is invested in with a good education and good health, that will result in a great return. In future la avangalukku nalla health education kudutranga avanga future la nalla earn பண்ணுவாங்க. That is a good for a country. That will leads a country to develop. If our individual income is developing, and the country will also develop. So this is the meaning. Human resource development can be through these method. So if a person is given a good health and good education, in the future he will earn more and he will contribute to the development of the country. This is the point for this. And next is the human development index, which indicates all round development of people in the society. What is the meaning for this, children? Human development index na என்ன அது நமக்கு சொல்லுதுன்னா, the people society ல இருக்க people ஓட எல்லா விதத்திலுமே அவங்க டெவலப் ஆயிட்டுக்கணும். in all the fields they should develop. That is what the human development index that it tells. Human index tells that, which indicates that all round development of people ஓட எல்லா இடத்துலயும் அவங்க டெவலப் ஆயிருக்கணும் சொசைட்டில. So that is what it tells, the human development index. So the past what the socio-economist thought that if you want to develop the economy of growth of a nation, the investment should be only in the physical output, physical capital. மனுஷனோட உடல் உழைப்புல இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணாதான் எக்கானமி வந்து டெவலப் ஆகும்னு நினைச்சாங்க. But later what happened, they understood, they changed their beliefs that human capital is also important as the physical. மக்களோட மூலதனமும் முக்கியம். நான் ஒரு development economy develop ஆகிறதுக்கு, not only the physical development. This is about the human development. I think you have understood the concept today, children. Have a nice day.